southeast coast of Norway, and this will be your free spread. Let's see how this is going. Cute. Okay. Always gotta have one of those neat backgrounds, okay? Of Aurelia. Hello, Star Kid. Okay. All right, and we are ready to go. Hello, Star Kid, Jeebus, Merida. Good to see you all. Can you see me at all? It's not so important, is it? It's a little dark here. Let's see here. Yeah, I should get more light, baby. But you can see, you can hear me, and you can see my background. Oh yeah. Hello, Neha, Snow Queen. Okay. Sometimes it's all about who throws the question out. I don't know. I mean, give me a moment there. Ugh. People, you know, with blue eyes, we are sensitive to light, and we don't like to. Okay, here I am. The blue-eyed, old, cranky Norwegian. Is that? That's not the worst. The neighbors. Oh. Yeah, I have to listen to that too. All right, Fatima, what's coming towards you? I'll try to reach all of you, okay? Gonna fuck them up in return by talking really loud all night. Being just nasty. Okay. You can at least see me. So if I put this one a little bit up, a little bit down, you can kind of see the cards as well. I always had this idea. I look terrible. My makeup is not perfect. Blah, blah, blah. Let's lurk in the dark. So what is coming towards Fatima? What is coming towards Fatima? What is coming towards Fatima? What's coming towards Fatima? I bet I heard them making fun of their... Oh. I'm very silent. I'm gonna be like... I can hear you, motherfuckers. They're French. Okay. So, what's coming towards Fatima? It's coming towards Fatima. There is one kind of disappointment here in regards to some news. Thank you, Marita. Thank you so much. Chrome hearts, you know. Still need the dentist though. I'll leave Lau in 1 week, so then I can start smiling, give you the Hollywood smile. So, Fatima, there are some news here in regards to how great you are. So, there is a disappointment here, but money is coming towards you. Okay? This is off-centered. You will be forced to make a choice. You might have to choose between your savings, money. Hello, Sabi. You will be forced to have to choose between your stardom, maybe, I don't know. The star is the star. It's hope. And there's another message to this, that don't lose your hope. Don't lose your hope. And there's only one question you can ask. So when I see this, I hear again this, "Did I disappoint you?" By Assemblage 23 is actually one of my favorite songs. It's very monotone when he sings, but there could be hope here. Maybe you gave up hope, but there is a lot of abundance coming towards you. But you will be forced to make a choice in regards to your career and how whatever that goes. Death, a destruction. So death is just a transmutation, and here we have the Scorpion. So the Scorpion, yeah, you have the whole wide world coming in for you. So who is he? Who is he? Is this someone in your life? Or do you have a Scorpio placement? This is someone who, read about the Scorpion, how we are. We are intense. We like to hide in the shadows. We like to wear hoodies. We can come off as a little bit cold, but we are nice on the bottom. Look, I'm not all black either. I've got colors. So there could be a Scorpion here. It's coming out very, very badass Scorpion energy. So when Scorpion is coming out like this, it can mean that something ahead of you is pretty intense. This is strong love. This is strong new life, something that is going to change, basically. Yeah, again, don't take it literally, guys. If I say Scorpio, it could be someone who have moon in Scorpio. It could be someone who behave as a Scorpio due to the placement. They could have Pluto on their ascendant. So taking the star signs literally, it won't take you anywhere. So please listen, especially you, Fatima. You've been here for so long. You should know better. Okay, Star Kid, you're up as number 2. I have acid deck. They're really shutting up now after I did ha laugh. French. Fuck French. Okay, merde. So, Star Kid, what's up with your job? Yeah, you came in first to say hello. Mwah. That goes for you two back. So, YouTube is hiding kissing messages. Oh, send you many kisses. Oh, that's so indecent. Okay. So, Star Kid, can you please tell me about my job and health? Alright. I have to choose between the one of them because job and health, both of them, you asked me for 12 cards, and that's takes a while just to go through that without being too superficial, okay? I can tell generally from 7 cards, like I could put an extra card in the 6th house, or I could let's see. We have justice here. This could be paperwork, law enforcement. If this is a lawyer, he's not a good one. There is something here that has to do about law and restrictions, okay? And someone here maybe breaking the law. I don't know. This is a person here who is highly irrational. He doesn't see, he have trouble thinking logic. And so justice is reaching out and say, hey, put your feet on the ground. But the emotions, the feelings are taking control over the situation with King of Cups in reverse here. Show me 6th house. It's actually 6th house and health. Health and job is actually both in 6th house. So have a look. Well, you're up against tough time. There are certain things in life that you do take for granted here with the 4 of Cups, or there's something, a blessing in your life, and you're not really acknowledging it as a blessing. It's like me. I realized that, I have to be careful with my budget now. And if I focus just on that, I'll be depressed instead of focusing on absolutely that I'm still in Laos, I can still buy my food, I can still have a good time, So this is mentality. The work part is not, I'm on a Star Kid, my beautiful Jedi. I see you might need someone to talk to, Star Kid. Do you agree with me? This is very dark. I will be honest with you. It's a very dark read. Oh, thank God. So something is coming. And you might want to talk to someone who wants to listen to you. And this person who is waiting for you, she's practical, she's down to earth, and she's there to put your ground on the feet, okay? As you see here, the cards here are not in your favor. But if you listen to this woman, this is Capricorn energy. I'm not saying she's Capricorn, but she's practical. She could be married. She's at least 30 years old. And here she's teaching you how to hold on, how to ground yourself and to create a strong foundation. And don't be too much up in your mind, don't be too much up in your emotions, because here you're coming out as you have so much fear. Okay? You have so much fear that you will attract more fear until you choose to walk away and detach from toxic people, toxic situation, and a toxic mindset. You will have abundance. And I feel that this woman here, or a feminine energy, could be a Capricorn or an earth sign. We have Capricorn, earth. They will bring you down to the ground, give you the grounding you need. And that's when you will have this. This is work, this is children, this is a happy life. So, Marita, are you still there? You welcome. Marita, I'm calling you out. Yes, so you are wondering about a new house, right? It could be. Sometimes YouTube is censoring. Okay, so let's see if you're changing house. Did someone see my question? Grammatics. I just have to warn you a little bit. There is a snake in the garden, and this snake is nice, okay? Whatever, if you are a member of some kind of social activities, whatever, there is a snake in this garden, and they're trying to disrupt your peace. They can be. There are news coming in here for you. Feel good news, looks like. But the cloud, You know, I was outside today and I thought, wow, how much clouds really can dampen the energies. You know, you feel really good. And then as soon as the cloud comes, they cover the sun, you get this feeling like, oh, it's doomsday. But you have a mountain to climb, baby. Hello, Blair. You are up against pretty tough stuff. Again, twice. You need to look out for this snake, Marita. Oh! The house is in the back of the deck. And you have the anchor attached to it. So you are going to change a house. When is the question? Because predicting the future right now, when all the timelines are literally just splitting up in all kinds of pieces, it's very difficult to say. Predicting the future today is like very difficult. But I see the number 8 and I see the number 5. So you are going to change a house, but there is a snake, or maybe 2, who they are not working with you. They are evil. You know, I don't like to use the word evil, but when those cards were made, constructs like good and evil, duality existed. Okay, Neha and Blair, you're up. Yeah, well, the number 8 could maybe be in the end of July, you know, or 5 months. So, but these 2 cards here, this is, you know, let's settle. Let's settle. This house is good. Welcome, Alina, to the channel. Okay, let's give our new subscriber a small read. Can you just post your question, please, and then we are back to Blair and Neha. We have a lot of cards. That's one thing I can say. We have a lot of cards. You're welcome. So just currently on Alina, new subscriber. Or Amira. Okay, give me one more for Amira. And how is Bali? Consciously feeling about you. There is some kind of loss here. Is it a no contact situation? Let's see. He's paying attention to you. have trouble sleeping in the night. He's worried about something. Hello, Max. Hello, Brian. All right. Well, he's being very quiet. He's trying to balance his energies, but you have to know he's watching you, okay? And he's not in a good place. He's not sleeping well. He's uncomfortable with the fact that you're not. He wants to. I don't know if there was a third party involved. I can't say with only one card, but he wants to work on this, okay? He's very happy when he's thinking about you. If you somehow just sent him everyone guy on the list, by the way, I don't take my time typing down, but if you just sent him something, not pleading, but just sent him something, I think you could cheer him up a little bit. I don't know, he did, maybe he doesn't deserve it. He's letting go, but he can't quite let this go that easy. So he's working very hard on two opposing entities, trying to accept that you're gone. But in reality, I'm watching you. I'm watching your social media, and I want you back. And when I think about you, I want to work on this because you are the one that makes me very, very happy. I just translate the cards, guys. Okay, Blair and Neha. And then we have Brian and Mayas. Blair and Neha. You're welcome. Okay, Snow Queen. General reading for Snow Queen. Okay. This is for Neha. Oh, you get 3 in one. That's pretty cool. There are powerful energies around you. You're not given what you are supposed to. Someone owes you something, and you're working really hard. You've been working really hard for someone. And there is someone here who probably owe you money or some extra for the work. There is some kind of indifference there, some kind of, can't really tell exactly what it is. This person here is coming out as pretty great on the outside, but he's very cold, okay? It could be your boss. There is this energy here of letting things go is really difficult. It's not that easy. Someone here are lying and stealing around you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a thief or someone deceptive around you. But you have abundance coming towards you, some kind of reward. Yeah, it doesn't have to be literally, but if you think about karma, that's someone that you've been working very hard, and you, from what you've been working, what I get here is that you deserve more than what is given to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily you gave someone money and they owe you back. But what I'm saying here is that there is someone above you that I have this is a theory, a suspicion I have, that they know that they should have given you more for something you have done, but you are not aware of it. But I cannot say. There is a beautiful connection coming in for you in the future. A handsome man who wants to dedicate himself to you. Do you see this? An attractive man who is interested in having, this is engagement. He wants to obligate himself to you. He wants to have a victory with you. He wants to work on this. After you detach yourself from old obsessions. But look at these cards. I'm not making this up. This is Leo energy, Cancerian, Leo, and Taurus energy. So he's very fixed. This is someone who is very stubborn. I want to have a victory with you. I want to take you with storm. I want to impress you, okay? And he might even, you know, in the West, we give each other the bling, the ring, you know. In your world, it's a necklace, right? He wants to give this to you. And maybe that is what's coming in after you left behind you these toxic people and energies. Okay, Blair and the witchcraft energies. Or abilities. So this is for Blair. You have the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life, on top of the tree, you see the eagle, and the eagle sees everything, okay? The odor, the smell. Okay, so the odor, it is a very feminine energy. It's a very beautiful energy. And if you have seen The Beastmaster, it's probably available for free on YouTube, The Beastmaster. It's an ancient movie. He keeps, is it odor? Or no, he keeps Ilder. That's something else. Odors are very feminine energies. They're very feminine energies. And very, I don't know how to say. I just think they're very cute. But beaver and odor is pretty different. Here again, twice now, you have eagle. So you have eagle eyes. You see, basically this is like the eye of Horus. You have the ability to see things others cannot see. I haven't closed Super Chat as I'm aware of, Neha. Here we have the eye again. So you have this connection to the divine goddess, the divine feminine. This is also the divine feminine. And so eagle is masculine, but it's an apex predator, and it have this ability to see its prey miles away, you know. I'm not gonna do that. But this is the pineal gland, okay? So you have also your third eye open, and you have your crown chakra open. And you are okay. So these energies here, let me see. These are interesting. There, I know this sounds strange, but it's called the cosmic uterus. So it says also here, look back, come back, and integrity, okay? Brújula perdida, the lost time. So the cosmic uterus is also again the divine feminine, the power of the high priestess, the power to see and feel. You have the power of the air, the power of the mind. You have the power of the mind to fly away. And probably also, if you practice, fly away. Obviously, we have kusteskaft här. Don't take it literally. Don't jump off a building. But it's the power of the mind here, okay? And here you also have the power to learn tarot card reads on your own. All right. So if you start studying tarot on your own, you'll actually do pretty well because you see people, you see through them. And you can, I have to see from the situation. I have to use my intuition and to put myself in your guys' situation, and that is my gift. Even though sometimes what I see doesn't make any sense, I have to use a certain rationality and So, okay, let's move on to the next one. You have a good one. You have a good one. Brian, hello Universal Secrets, hello Mayas. Brian. Why would you want to have anyone from the past to be with you? Don't you want to look into the future and see what treasures is hidden for you in the future? I mean, if they are in the past, if it's an ex or something, isn't it a reason we have exes? I'm gonna see anyway. That's what's important. Who is this person? If it is. It could be a Sagittarius, okay? Or they could have, Sagittarius energy, like they're very mutable, they're very playful, they are funny. You don't talk to them right now, okay? They don't have a lot of love to give to you. Reversed. I don't think you want to go there, Brian. I think the past is the past. Past is the past. Let's just have a quick look. on your future. Just to be smart about this. Smart ass. You can call me a smart ass if you want. Hello, Kumar. Why do people think all the time we have a list? We haven't used a list for 6 months. Like that. Brian, you're gonna get lucky. You know what I'm saying? Almost as lucky as this couple beside me. Kind of lucky, you know what I'm saying? It could be with the Sagittarius. In that case, it's just friends with benefits, have no and zero expectations. It's time for you to work on your career. These transmutations will lead to you winning big by studying, focusing on the future instead of trying to attract a lot of bullshit from the past. Because if you do that, you'll feel really good with yourself. You will be able to make a choice. And that's it. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune here. Alright. So, who did I miss? Universal Secret. Raven, can you please pull cards? Maya, you said something about who is watching me or spying on me, human or entity spiritual. I think Maya was next. Am I right, wrong, slash? I didn't do that gibberish because I don't memorize everyone who is on. You have to say sometimes, hey, I'm here. Oh, Lugna Shad. Prosperity, Maya. Aha. There is someone hidden around you. Concealment. And, well, since it's here, you might want to protect yourself with just a bunch of random stuff. Salt. Okay, let's see. Who is this person? What do they want? Picking my deck here. Okay. There is no table on this planet which is big enough for Raven. They're all so tiny. Okay, who is spying on Maya? Who is spying on Maya? Who is peeking on Maya? This is for Maya. Well, you know, another Sagittarius. So it's not necessarily so that a Sagittarius is watching you, but they have that energy. And this energy is very manipulative. Yeah, someone's spying on you, alright? You have an owl here. You have the green man here. There is a soul family here, I think. You don't see them at all. Yeah, there is some bad and some good. Mostly bad. So I'm not supposed to laugh. Just okay. Yeah. It could be a family member. Someone very, I don't know. It could be a family member. It could be a spirit. The spirit says, I'm heartbroken. If it's a spirit, it is. Play mind games on you. Can you feel them? Put label on things like enemy, good, bad. It's not good for you to use those terminologies. Enemy, good, bad. You're putting your mind in duality, and that's not good for you. You want to stay on the path, and as long as you keep a high frequency, you have to understand that there are always some negative energies around you. Okay? And in this case, the answer is yes. It seemed to me it's family. It could be an ancestor. No, I did not close Super Chat. However, you reminded me of something. That we only take subscribers. Yeah, so it could be someone ancestors, but there's someone here who are. Whew. Yeah, well, I can't say a lot. I say 7 cards. I give more than 7 cards, and it's never enough. You know, if you want to have a full hour, it's $30, and that's our April. That's the best I can give. Anyway, I'm just going to need a sip. Jebush in YouTube, you are not asking the right question. Because the future now is not really set. You have to redefine your question a little bit. All this when, my love, it's, if you guys knew how much all that stuff is in here and all up to you, and you would rephrase your questions a little bit, and you would be less obsessed with good or bad, okay? Akash, Giselle, Jabush in YouTube, I cannot help you ask a correct question. All I'm saying that you don't understand that this is up to you, and that the future you have multiple, there are millions of future in front of you. Millions of different futures. So when people are asking me, when in the future, I can only see one timeline. That's the problem, because you people do not understand that you're multi-dimensional. And that means that it's up to you. And the first question is, how much do you love you? Because when people are sitting on their asses waiting for the love of their life, waiting to land in your lap, that means that you are needy and you need someone's validation to tell you that you're good enough. And when I meet someone who could tell me I'm good enough, my life will be good. That's why that's not the right answer or question. It's a correct answer. What do I have to do? Where do I have to be? You can join my new school if you like, and I can teach you. It's called The Art of Aurelia. So if you check my other website, my other YouTube channel, Arts of Aurelia, we are starting up now. We are taking in long-term students, we are taking in short-term classes, and we already have hired for 4 months someone who's going to be the bridge between you and this kind of communication. We are training her. You know her very well. And that's why when we are going to train you in love as well. How to not be needy. And when you're not needy, you will attract things much easier to you. All right. Better question. First of all, you need to have so much self-love. You need to fall in love with yourself, and then do something that you love to do and fall in love with the stuff you do. Like, I like to paint. I love painting, and I'm obsessed with painting. And then you need to love yourself so much that you couldn't give a shit about what people think about you. Reclaim your power and authority. Girls love men with authority. And we love it when you shave your legs, your balls, and your armpits. Just kidding. God, I'm evil. But we love authority. We love authority. We love men who got a backbone and who love themselves, and that there is something between being humble and arrogant. Not arrogant, not humble, but somewhere in between, that you're strong. And sometimes you don't have to be super good looking. You can be super attractive. By just having the most confident, just by girls, if you can make a woman laugh like all the time by being super sarcastic but in a kind way, that alone is a skill. But you have to love yourself. Can we say you're good to go now? And I'll tell you more about Arts of Aurelia eventually. I just made a video and I suppose it was a little bit dark. But we are working hard on that. That's why I need an assistant, and I just hired one. Okay, so who is up next? Kumar. Okay, your drug test came out negative. I can't tell you stuff like that. I can't take responsibility about that. And I don't even know what KH is. This is not a hospital. When the drug tests come in return to you, don't use our time for drug tests, please. Don't use the tarot cards for that. This is about expansion of the soul. This is about finding a place in life. This is about the path you're walking. This is not about drug tests, because you'll receive that soon. I cannot see what's inside your birthday gift. Maybe I can a little bit. I can see your reaction. And I can see into one timeline in the future. It's just that there are thousands of different timelines. So when someone comes and tells you, you're going to die 11th of May, it's not necessarily going to happen at all, because it's just 1 out of 1 billion timelines she's seen. So you die in one reality, but in another reality, you're to the left. Have you seen sliding doors? That's reality. Okay, Gisela. What kind of type of energy do you have in your aura right now? That's a good question. That's a question I can understand. Ooh, I cannot hide myself enough. All right. Okay, so what kind of aura, Nikki? What is in your aura right now? So you have to understand that your aura changes as your mood is changing. You could go from being very green, or like my aura is usually like this in color, okay? But when I get furious, it's a mix of this and orange. They can take picture of it. My pictures. So we will see your general energy, general energy, because the auras are usually emitted by the chakras as well, right? So let's have a look at your chakras. This is for Nikki. So right now, I'm not sure I'm going to go for the colors, but there could be issues in regard to organizing or structures here in how to restructure your life or how to ground yourself, okay? Yeah. You absolutely need healing on that area, and one way to start is to open up, pretend, visualize this area here. That's the divine feminine. This also is feminine. This is masculine, and the thing is that this area, the sacral chakra, is where we create babies, which is also, when it's stimulated, we want to create something, and that's the divine feminine. That's creation. The mother is the one that give life. So the divine feminine here is reversed, and you can heal it by using creativity. You see the colors here, purple, the sun, something that makes you happy, something, what is it that you love to create? Is there something you want to learn? What stimulates your creativity here? You are in self-denial here when it comes to your confidence here. You're living on some kind of deception, but you know it. That's the good part. You are very withdrawn. It could be due to a loss. Something was taken from you. And if you are a painter and a dancer like me, the woman who read my auras the second time when it was all red and orange, first they said, oh, you have a very Buddhic consciousness. We're being very gentle about it. I was furious. But she also said, oh, you're a dancer. And she just took for granted, like, yeah, and when you're dancing, it's like, what? Can you see I'm a dancer? She could. That was weird. So dancing and painting are absolutely beautiful things that you can do to create. And also this feeling, even after I gave birth to Willow, I sometimes feel that there is still something there. It's weird. And sometimes I can still, sometimes I feel like, oh my God, are my nipples still leaking? And that's because I'm still pregnant in that sense that I carry something, but it's not for now. You know, I can't explain it. It's very strange kind of feeling because it's a spiritual kind of pregnancy. I carry something. And I would laugh at one lady that she came to this guy called Darilanka. She said, oh, I'm pregnant with a spiritual child and I'm married to a spiritual husband. I would be like, oh my God. So I cannot explain why I feel that there is something here. And I sometimes, oh, they're leaking. It could have something to do with the divine feminine that are unfolding itself in that degree. We get more and more compassion. We want to nurture. Today I filmed a lot of children. I don't have the same, and I don't feel like squeezing them the same way I want to squeeze my own daughter. But at the same time, I have managed to tap into that energy where I'm like, I somehow want to take care of them and make sure they are good. This is the divine feminine. So the divine feminine is about nurturing. You know, you work with plants and you love this plant. When people see a tiny animal, even as an insect, and you walk past it, even if they see the insect is hurt. So today I saw a lady, she took care of a bumblebee because it lost its wings. And she would take care of the bumblebee as if it was a cat. And I thought that was incredibly beautiful. And you could also see how the bumblebee thrived, how it loved to be around her. And we see plenty of people who have insects or bugs, even jumping spiders. They're super cute. And that's the feminine energy that wants to nurture something that is small and helpless. Yes, this is the divine feminine. And this is also the divine feminine. Being maybe prosecuted, maybe being a scapegoat, and still through that suffering you gain wisdom and knowledge. So your third eye, your intuition, is very strong. And your crown chakra is pretty much ready to take in a lot of information from the Galactic Federation. Okay. And here you also have the infinity symbol right above your head. You have the strength. Your soul is very strong. So what you feel now that you don't have the connection with the divine feminine, it's not right. You are always connected with the divine feminine. It's just, you know, and you are a woman, I assume. There was a loss at some point. Something was taken from you. You could have someone who abandoned you. Maybe your mother didn't see you truly. And this will happen to my daughter too, because I had to leave. And there was no way. I tried to come back, but but they prosecuted me as a witch and throw me on the fire, right? So you're going to have a victory in this. You're going to leave something behind you. There's going to be a victory here, but there will be tough times. Well, you will be put to the test, but with your painting and with your dancing and drawings, you're going to have, I see all kinds of colors in your aura, and I can't see. I used to work as an aura mediator. I'm certified under Aniseno. And she did me. She said I'm from the Andromeda galaxy. And she said, you're a public speaker. And I'm like, how the fuck can you see that? And she was totally right. I am a public speaker. I used to, I've been standing in front of people, teaching them all sorts of things. It's just like, how can you see that? And I was like, okay. She's, so apparently I'm from Arcturus and the Andromeda galaxy and Pleiadian. Cool stuff, right? All right, Akash Kumar. I am selected for offer letter. Will my background verification complete? Why can't you just wait till those letters come? This has nothing to do with you evolving your soul. This is a waste of tarot cards. I have to be honest. That's. Are you really wet in the night because of stuff like that? I can see that there are some issues in your love life, Akash. You're going to be left with multiple choices. That's the stuff I can see. And some issues with the chemistry here. But I see you working here as some kind of apprentice. You're learning something. So maybe this is the acceptance you're looking for. All right. So who's up next? Okay, up to Nikki and Universal Secret. You're welcome. I hope that makes your sleeping nights, Kumar, better. Please tell me, my husband, Amnish, current feeling for me, no conflict situation. You asked me about that before, didn't you? Me. At least you have irony about it, Mimi books, and that's very cute. So, Nikki, does your husband have any feelings for you right now? And then we'll try to reach over Luna and books. And you have to apologize, people. I see people are withdrawing their thumbs because I didn't have time to read them. Probably some giving me this as well. But you have to understand, I'm coming back again for those who didn't get the read last time. So if you got a read last time, you're coming here and you're asking the same question again after 2 days. You're actually excluding or wasting other people's time who might need those few minutes. I'm just telling you, right? So if you have a specific question like, will I get a job in May, whatever, don't come 2 days after and ask the same question when there are a lot of people here. And also if you're here and you're going to take revenge by giving me this one because I didn't have time for you, remember, what goes around comes around. Karma is real. Okay? And I'm just saying, if some of you here are one of those, you don't belong here, because I'm coming here, I work for free. Usually this is how much I make, and I come back here so I can give all those people I didn't have time for the last time I read. I hope you understand that. So none of here of you are ignored. But you have to, do you see the list? That's why sometimes I have speed read, 3 questions only. So, Nikki, please tell my husband Avnish Karen's feeling for me. No contact situation. Thank you, Taku. That's always good stuff to hear from an old lady. Lady. Okay, so this is for Nikki. Nikki's husband's current feeling for her. Books, Manfield. Shh. Don't say that out loud. Okay, so this is for Nikki. What is it that she needs to know? Wow, 3 cards. 3 cards. And they're all very not, they're a bit tight. Sometimes I just wish I could say the stuff in Norwegian, because believe it or not, although my vocabulary in British is pretty excellent, my vocabulary in Norwegian is fabulous. I wish I could say this in Norwegian. Fy faen for en jævla høy med planker han driver og ræver rundt på den der gamle feite kjerringa som sitter der med staven sin og venter på at den drittunge skal komme med den jævla kula si. Til helvete det der. Sorry, I was good to get it out of the chest. That's how that sounds like. This is actually how this sounds like. Okay, that's funny. All right. So we declared Norwegian is much more fun than English. And so are... okay, Nikki. Let's just say that your person starts to hear a higher calling. Is listening to a higher calling. Certainly on time. Venus. Oh my God. I'm not gonna tell you that. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh, he's not learned from his mistakes. He's not learned from his mistakes. Did he somehow betray you with another woman, or the other way around? Yeah, so he's not in a good place. He feels there is a loss here. He's not quite sure where it goes from here. He doesn't feel lucky. He doesn't get lucky either. He's sad. But in between all of this, there is something good. There is something good here. He doesn't take accountability for the things he have done. But I suspect there is a third party. However, Pluto is coming. And Shiva is coming. Kali is coming. And when they come, they are going to kick his ass. The stuff that he's very, he have this blame towards you, like you betrayed him, or you are like this or like that, and he puts all the blame which is wrong in this relationship on you. He doesn't take accountability for the fact that usually it takes two people to have a shitty relationship. Sometimes, you know, one is trying really hard to let's have a good communication here. And by all means, you go do your stuff. As long as you don't shag anyone else, I'm happy with what you are, who you are, and what you do. And that's unconditional love. I love you anyway, even if I have to change your diapers, okay? But usually we demand things from our partner. Oh, are you going to wear that? Are you going to wear Crocs? I can forgive the Crocs part. If your partner is coming and he wear Crocs and he have a mustache like Saddam Hussein. But in general, and he's wearing a jogging suit that's too tight and pink. But in general, we should love. Yeah. So from your side, you did many efforts, but he might say the same thing. Like he think that he did everything, I did everything I could, but she was never happy. Because we sometimes talk two different languages, that's it. But right now, it's this tipping edge of the boat. It's going to turn around soon. And at that point, we will see how he values his life, and if he can grow up and take accountability. Because I see he doesn't take accountability for the mistakes he did. Okay, so Luna and Hot Springs and Universal. You're chill, Hot Springs. Thank you. It's sometimes okay that people that just say I'm here because so I don't have to scroll up. I don't have my iPad. Sorry if I was that lucky. My Galaxy tab, if I had that one on. So I could see the chat, but I only have this one on. So if you just say I'm still here, and then I'll say okay, you go next, right? So Luna, I think you're up next, like 10. That's a long time ago. Yeah, so I understand you're repeating, but it's extremely confusing for me. Just say sometimes, while I'm in the middle of the read and I'm trying to read someone, posting the question won't really help if I'm looking down. Okay, so when I look up, you can say I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, and then like 10, 13, and this thing, they also helps. Like Luna here's been here like since like 10, and I see okay we are 20 likes now. That also helps me a little bit because I'm here and I do my best. I really want to help all of you, all right? You're not rude, Hot Springs, at all. You're not rude. It's easy for people to misunderstand. I mean, in Hindi channels, it's about who spams the most, who gets the read. However, here there are different rules, and also in India, people say ma'am and madam. Here in Norway, actually I'm in Laos, saying ma'am to someone or madam is like saying, hey, you old fuck. Can you please do my read? It's like, madam, the fuck are you? You on fist fight? And from India also, I have bad vibes with that title. You're welcome, Nikki. Always a pleasure to help as many people as I can. All right, Luna, post your question. Yeah, in this channel we are trying to focus on spirituality, but I've also been where you are. This is how I started tarot, was obsessing with the same person who abused me. This is what they call Stockholm syndrome, I suppose. And I was like, wow, take me back, please hit me some more in my face, you know. And I could be obsessed with and because of that, because that was very abusive, so I ended up, taking back, basically pulling his wig off and slicing his throat and bury his body part around the world. But I would still seek someone else's validation, so I could have had him now, but he's a sociopath. So I would seek someone else's validation, and when they sensed that, oh, this woman, she wants my validation, then you get so totally, you're not even interested. So that was a whole long process for me that took many years to understand that, when you are in need of a man's validation, because I'm used to being the hot chick in my 20s who, I'm not used to someone breaking up with me or someone, hey, I'm not used to, all of a sudden you're old and they break up with you. Trauma bonding is exactly the word. And so when I experienced in my 40s, I lost my self-confidence. Oh, my tits aren't up here anymore, and I'm not as pretty as I used to be. Oh my God, I'm so full of wrinkles. Oh my God, Then I seek and I'm not used to being single. So when people ask me, how is his feelings about me? I understand you, But I can also teach you, after all these years, that in the end of the day, your own validation is the most important. Your own love for you is the most important place where you start. And then what he feels is secondary, because if I see in the card, he have a bad day, he doesn't like you this week. The question is, do you really want to know that? So, but besides that, I understand you, and I'm gonna be patient with you, and I'm also going to give you the best advice I can give you. Well, I might look good now for being 49, but I look way better when I was 29. Or 23 and 24. I was very hot. So, Luna, what is the feelings of S? It's better to move on from this. Okay, let's see what are the feelings of S, the general feelings. So when I do the general read like that, it's the overall feelings that are like this month, general. Sometimes, we can see a read can go up to 3 months. where we can stay in the same timeline, all right? And normally an X is usually an X, okay? But sometimes it feels good that, okay, I'm done with that guy, but I still have a little bit there, and I'm like, is there still love there for me? I know this feels good for the ego. Sometimes it makes us sleep better also, because then you say, I did something right, you know, I did something right. Because they say the first impression is the most important part. It's not. It's the last impression. According to one very famous CIA spy anyway. Okay, so let's see. So right now he seems to be learning something. It seems to me like he's working, like a trainee or studying. He's very quiet with the High Priestess here. He's keeping it cool. He have a lot of passion for you. He's the wounded warrior. He feels hurt. At the same time, he's being very brave, but he doesn't want to complain or nag about it. It doesn't seem to me like he's going behind your back and say, oh my God, she's such a bitch. No, he's being very chill and gentleman about this. Which is unusual, in fact. In fact, the Hierophant here says, you know, I wish that we could still just be a regular traditional couple. And there's actually a lot of spiritual energy here as well, which kind of shocking me a little bit. He's not ready. You too. He doesn't feel that he's ready right now. He wants to. He's actually taking accountability for the things that he have done wrong in this relationship. Hello, Ray of Hope. Hello, Ariana, and all of you. I'll try to get back to as many of you as possible. But he's actually taking accountability for the things that he did wrong. And he's also very good here at balancing the divine feminine and the masculine in him. He wants really to have a traditional relationship, but he's leveling up actually. But you need to understand that he's watching you like a hawk. He's watching you like a hawk. And he's crying. He's crying. Maybe because he doesn't have your attention. He's suffering from not having you around. He's subconsciously trying to manifest you back. Okay? So this is hardcore spying. So he sees you too as the perfect couple. This is the High Priestess and the Hierophant. They kind of are the same thing. The spiritual, it's the guru, Guruji. It was a female guru, female guru, male guru, and this is someone who is very wounded and is taking accountability for the things he's done wrong. However, he sees this as a lost opportunity, that this is over. But he can't let go completely, because he's crying while he's watching your every move. So if I were to message this guy, I would just be very friendly and say, you know, I'm not judging. I wouldn't say even judge. Just, I'm here as a friend. If you want to talk, if there's something you feel like talking about, if there's something I could have done better, if there's something we could reflect upon, be completely neutral, and at the same time give him maybe a shoulder to cry on, because he's really, looks to me, taking accountability for the things he's done wrong here. So if you still are in love with him and he's still very much in love with you, and I see that he's really leveling up spiritual, you know, his consciousness, his spiritual consciousness seems surprisingly high. So in that case, I'm thinking, why not offer a shoulder? You want to just talk? Is there something you want to have a coffee one day and have a chat? What is 2 years? That's nothing. That was me and Goa the other day. Having a hell of a party. So book Manfield, Spiritual Learning with Psychology, is a divine mix. Yeah. Yeah. People are very obsessed with, you know, when I find the correct person, and then it's like, oh, when I find the perfect house, oh, when I have the perfect children, and when I have the perfect car and the perfect boat. My sister got all those things. She got the big barn, her big horse, 2 pools, big yard, very large house, a lot of children. I can't count them. And she got black funky chicken, even their tongues are black. And you know, a boat, huge boat wasn't enough. They also needed to have a big camping van, each a car, a cinema. They have it all. And if I ask her, are you happy? And she's like, yeah, everything is fine. And still she looks like she is the one who is 9 years older than me. But she's a cool sister. She's a cool sister. But it's the Leo. Leo. Look how fabulous we are. The external stuff is very happy. The more we crave for all this fancy stuff, the more empty we are inside. Ariana and Ray of Hope. And book. That is good. So be happy with what we have. We always have something to be happy about. I got my eyes. I can still see. I need glasses, but I can still see. I have almost all my teeth. That's pretty cool. Hello, Barca. So, post your question, my darlings. Okay, those cards again. I love those cards. They make so much sense. What is Ariana's purpose in life? First of all, you are here to learn that you always have what you need, not to fear emptiness, not to be afraid of not having. You need to stop using the word need. You need to stop saying, I want, I need, and go back to, oh my God, I'm so happy I have. Even if you don't have it, pretend that you have it. So you could be a little bit disorganized at some level, or you could use more grounding to understand that you're here on Earth now and the matrix is down, but it's still the echo on the inside. We can see glimpses in the matrix. I literally saw a black cat here a few weeks ago, just like in the movie. And you're here to learn how to nurture, how to feel how it's like to be human, so your soul can be whole. You have a strong connection to the moon. This is mother energy. You also have the Shiva trident here. You are here to go from a cocoon and into the butterfly. You are here to evolve your soul. You are here to learn how to go from seeing yourself as a victim of the circumstances and people, into saying, you know, whatever happened to me happened for a reason, but I'm not a victim. I'm powerful enough to take it from here. So you're also here to learn how to come out of victimhood. Hello, Nat. You're also here to increase this increase this area here. It's top of the solar plexus and the heart. It's a connection here. Crystals, rose crystals could be something here. You're here, you have this ancient thread from the past to Egypt. You could have been mummified in one life, and here you have this thread to an ancient energy here, which you are supposed to mediate here now, but you don't. That's okay, Nad. I didn't really know you from before. No offense, but hello. You are here to learn how to overcome the animal instincts in you, the cravings, and at the same time understand that you are a perfect being. Even though you have cravings, that's part of being an animal. We are human. We are very sophisticated souls. So you're here to connect back with the oversoul, so the oversoul can ground itself in earth. So we are literally both angel and fish, mermaid and angel in one body. Right? So you're here as to connect the divine feminine back, and you're also here as one of the guardians of earth. But you don't do it. That's just it. You need to look at this video again, and you need to and start to go from holding those energy back into just send them out by breathing. Just yes, take, you know. Don't hold your back in, because they create diseases. Go from disease into ease, you know. So you have Ace of Wands in reversed. You're here to give birth to the new human race and to give freedom. So you're part of these people who are using a machete, spiritual machete, to create new, to make it easier for the new human race to come here. So you're also here to open your own lotus, but you're still holding back your voice, you're holding back all these energies, you're holding them back, okay? Absolutely every magical, you have unfinished business here on earth, and that you can't rest, your soul can't rest before you open up. So here we have, you are in this egg, and so this can be your last life here now in this heavy density, but it's time now to hatch that egg and understand that you're an alchemist, and to understand your own powers. You need to wake up, because this is a dream, and you need to wake up from that dream. Transformation, exactly, you said it. Big transformation. And it's happening right now. Hello, Redbeard. Wake up, Neo. You're welcome, Mariana. So, who's up next? Can't keep track. If not, I'm just going to read who's ever planting the question out there. Oh, I didn't see that coming, but that's interesting. What is my connection to aliens? Okay, so the people who think that there's going to be an alien invasion, you need to understand that this so-called alien invasion is fake. We've had alien technology around us all the time. So there are many types. We have the 3-dimensional kind of technology, which can upgrade its vibration into so-called, so it could change its frequency. And let's just say trosse naturens lover. I don't know, I don't have my starseed cards. Let's just see. No, I'm going to look for Aquarius. That's it. All right. So here you have there's something about feathers here, shaman energy. So we all are aliens, bred from aliens. And usually the Aquarians, the Aquarian energy, are those who are most obsessed, like me, with science fiction and alien technology. Just yesterday I was fabricating the most incredible story about humans that are partially transhumans, who don't know that they are transhumans, and they fall in love just like humans, and are now about to have a raid in another world called Otaria. So I'm all up in this shit. Aurelia, however, is a planet, and Ishara and the Arcturians are energies that I actually channel. So if you're Aquarius, you know, then you have a natural connection to them through Uranus. I have Uranus connect with my Sun and Moon and North Node, and I have Aquarius 8th house. So I'm literally obsessed with aliens and higher kind of stuff. Alien technology, aliens. So there is a difference between third dimensional angels, fourth dimensional aliens, fifth dimensional, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And so you need to understand that they are always around you. Higher beings are always around us, tapping us on the shoulder, and they whisper, and sometimes you could also have negative impact with the aliens that you don't see them, because we are not made to be able to see them. We only see a very small spectrum of what is really going on around us. It's basically like a tiny little ant, tiny mosquito. When it sees us, it doesn't see the entirety of the human, it just sees some kind of mountain, right? And the same thing is for us and aliens, that we are not able to perceive aliens who are on a higher frequency. It's like a radio frequency. And so basically all the time they are trying to tap into those of us who are like, please talk to me, you know? And they're like, I am talking to you. And this is also something I get for you. And so you can learn how to channel, and when you channel your oversoul, I am channeling a collective, and I call this the Aurelia Collective. It's the name, right? And it's a place, it's a group, it's a soul family. It's just like Abraham Hicks. It's very similar to what Daryl Ankel do, and it's very simple, but sometimes it's hard to differentiate between the higher version of you, your oversoul, your ego, and the spirits or the higher beings that are around you, which can be Arcturians, or they could be spirits, they could be ancestors, and so forth. So that's a very complicated system. So the question is, where are you from? Let's find out what this is all about. You talk about this thing to me, I'm like, oh, that's why I can babble about this forever. So here, the first card here, it's literally saying to you that you are a channel. Do you see this? So you're a pure channel, but you might think that, oh, this is all in my head. This is all in my head. So on the Arts of Aurelia Academy, we are going to teach people how to differentiate between your ego and your higher soul and the collective. And that's not easy in the beginning, but you'll get a hang of it. You'll get the hang of it. And we have to understand that everyone channels different things. different realities. We are all emissary from different worlds. Elena Danan, she represents a three-dimensional world. She's on with the Anunnaki. Daralanka, he channel a future self, which are in the fourth dimension, and he can basically babble a lot. His mind is very technical. And then you have other people who channels, let's say Pleiadian or Arcturian, who sits like this and just talk peaceful and fluffily. And I realized at some point, this is something I've done my entire life. I've always done it. See you later, Books of Manfield. So there is a transformational process going on right now on Earth. Earth is about to be bombarded by sun flares. That is a very strange card. Tell me, what is that all about? Something was taken from you. You literally are a star seed. You come from the stars. Something was taken from you. You agreed to do this. So you in a sense, just like many of us did, we fell from the stars to be born here on Earth. As you can see here, falling from the stars by being reborn. And that is actually the real death. That is going from a really high frequency or a high dimension into a lower dimension, and that's claustrophobic, because all of a sudden we have to drag around on this heavy body and I can't fly. As a child, I was like taking for granted that if I do this, it will float, until you learn that, oh, in this density there's something called gravity, and there are laws and restrictions about everything. I used to float out of my body when I was a child. I used to see every color, like DMT trip, full on. I remember things from I was only 1 year old. Unfortunately, I cannot remember my birth because I didn't want to come out. And you're here as an infiltrator, and they are keeping an eye on you as well. You have a crew of people which are keeping their eyes on you and trying to connect to you all the time. Your crown chakra is opened, and so all you need to know now is to start learning, take courses, follow other channels, follow advices in how to open up for this channel, because we need more star seeds to wake up now. We need the domino effect. So you're here to observe the human, and you will have a victory. So, at some point, when we came into the destiny, as children, we are abandoned, we are not seen properly, and because of this, we fall into darkness and we stop. We don't understand why we are not seen, why we are not loved, right? So we are here to reclaim that love and to understand and wake up to the fact that we are loved. So this is the spirit calling you back and saying, it's time to understand that everything you look for, everything you seek is you. You are love. You are God. And this reality that you see around you now is you. Everything you see around you is all you. Everything you have around you is something you attracted into your life. And when you see that and when you understand that, when you wake up to this, you might have to go through the darkness of the soul I see here. But the soul family is waiting for you and they are around you, assisting you all the time. Interesting read. Thank you. All right. There did my red ball go. You're welcome. SM, hello Raven, hope you're doing well. I missed you too. Can I know what does Zaid want from Sobia? We'd break up, but he's again lurking around you like 28. All right. Let's have a look, see. I need charging. Okay, is Saeed. Are you in love with him yourself, Sobi? Hello, Lakshmi. Because she said so. You guys are too funny sometimes. Yeah, meet my new manager. She's going to be my manager for 4 months. Gautami, Sri Lakshmi. We are and have in the process of opening the Academy of Aurelia. So she's going to get free training and all that stuff, all the good stuff in MNLP, etc., etc. And he cheated. All right. So yeah, you should congratulate Gautami for her new little job. So let's see. You should cheer on her and see if she can last through the first semester. If she can last through the first semester, we're going to continue because we are going to expand to many platforms, and we are working now. That images you see behind me are supposed to be on Etsy right now. Turns out that just registering on Etsy for 5 minutes wasn't that easy at all. And this is where Gautami is going to get part of a training. So I'm going to train guys in not just spirituality, tarot card and all these things, but also entrepreneurship, how to make money and how to, MNLP is neuro-linguistic programming, mindful neuro-linguistic programming, basically. And many other things. So yeah, you could check on YouTube. You can subscribe there. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to upload anything. I've got some technical issues, but the YouTube page is called Art of Aurelia Academy, I think. So we are doing a lot of things, so I need assistant. And Gautami, she's perfect. She's perfect to give her a chance. She deserves this chance. Alright, so how is Saeed's feelings? So he cheated on you. What a motherfucker, huh? I shouldn't say that. I said MOF. What a move. What a move. What a bastard. Yeah. I wonder if life was better if women just banged women and men just banged men. Would it be better? Okay, let's find out the situation with let's not piss out the French people. So he do see himself as I have the answer. That's what I get. I have the answer. He's up against a difficult choice right now, which you have to make blindfolded. He have issues with money. So I would be suspective. Get my new chair. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm sitting on my bed right now. I think it will take a while before I'm actually getting a chair or a house to live in. But we have literally all the time. We have literally all the time. So, your person, so we have money trouble. Yes, it's 11/11. Claim. And so, if someone are snooping around me and I know they have zero money, I would be suspicious, wouldn't you? He's broke. I'm not talking about stock broke. I'm talking about broke. Brokeback Mountain, you know? There could be a legal issue here. I'm not sure if you're formally divorced yet. Is he forced to pay you a certain amount of money in regards to the divorce or something? Ah, he got married. Well, that marriage doesn't look all that. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it seems to me that this marriage kind of sucks. Maybe he got married to this person because he was broke, thinking this will fix my problems, but it didn't. And I'm kind of curious about this. Oh, good thing you got rid of that guy. Good thing. Good riddance. He's a gold digger, darling. Yeah. Looks like karma is getting to bite his ass pretty nasty here with the devil. Problems at work, if he even have work. He might lose the job. Possibly because he's an asshole. And he's just not an asshole towards women, but he's a general asshole because he's, I know better than you. I'm such a deep soul. But he's not deep. He's a fucking charlatan. Yeah, I think he's already planning to leave this woman. He still actually have regrets in regards to leaving you, but he's there's a lot of quarrel here, and he's going to slowly detach, because he thinks always that the grass is greener on the other side. So he's already trying to figure out a way to get over to the other grass, to a third grass. I'm not saying there's a woman there, but to a better life somewhere else, because it didn't work here. So I'm gonna try over there. It's not working over there either. So maybe if I go over there, it's gonna work. But you see, that's not gonna work either, because he's a quitter. Always the devil? Yep. Well, a toxic MOF. Yeah, girl. And when they try to, magic stuff you, I'm gonna magic stuff you. Let this one fly back to hell where he came from with his back wings. That's all I gotta say. Hello, furry fatal. Yeah, he'll probably always be a lurker, lurky lurk. All good here, still alive, I have food. I swear to God that Twix in Laos doesn't taste like normal Twix at all, unless my tongue changed because of what I had yesterday, God knows. It's like, you take one chunk and you're like, is that seaweed, or is it prawn, or is it grandmama's beaver I'm tasting here? Because this is really, Anyway, that was gross, but that's how gross it tastes. So I'm good. I have Twix that taste like seaweed and pussy, and they have bananas as well. Proteins. You're welcome, SM. Who is up next? Do we have anyone who needs a free spread, or did they lose their patient and leave me alone hanging? Why can't we see the lights? You can see my bed. This is good. That's so good. Yeah, it's cuter. I need to make some more. Posters. This poster is soon for sale on Etsy. You can see my messy bed. Okay, I'm sorry. That's not pretty. All right. I don't know why you're laughing. Ler. I don't know why you're ler. But I know I do say sometimes things that really are very inappropriate for a lady. And then I regret it the same second it comes out of my mouth. Yeah. Do you want me to revive you, Hot Springs? I was supposed to dig deep in today and I hate sleeping, but to kind of make Etsy account. So boring. Yeah, now people are back again. I had 2 minutes of freedom. That's okay. No. Okay, forget I said that. Forget I said that. Alright, let's continue. Supernova, hola Reven, my friend, how are you? I don't speak Portuguese, but todo bien aquí. Y ustedes, todo bien para ti también? Cosmic Cunt deck. Oh, you remember that one? I left the Cosmic Cunt deck in Spain. Because if I keep showing those plastic dicks around, I'm gonna be banned. I think, yeah, anyway, yeah. I don't put, you know, there are some tarot card readers that are putting bikinis on the lovers, on the nude people in the deck. Very cute, but fuck that. I'm not going to destroy it. Ugh. Let's go over the Sistine Chapel, hey guys, and make bikinis on the naked people in the sky there. That would be really lovely. It's so stupid, I can't even. Ugh. YouTube is censoring people who send me kisses. That's like, what? If someone says, oh, that's sexy, people censor. No, YouTube is censoring that too. It's like, I'm kind of afraid. Let's see. Someone said something. What did you say? Now YouTube censor that. Grandma pussy and. Yeah, I just said, all I said was this tastes like seaweed, prawns, and grandmama's beaver. And I regretted that. But I think it's funny. Usually I'm alone by having that sense of humor. I can't draw the line. I'm trying. So literally calling me a lady or ma'am or madam is like, who the fuck are you? Did you see what I am? Like, get out of here. Whew, what can I say? Yeah, the people in Asia, they don't know how to make. Maybe in 7-Eleven you get the real Twix, but here in Laos it's probably like this. Look at this chocolate here. Look at this. It looks so delicious. When you open it, I don't know what to call this. Do you have a good name for me? Well, this one looks, it looks like it's been, the other one looks really bad. This one looks like, you know, it's been in the shelf for some time. And it took me at least 24 hours to realize that the chili nuts I was eating, which I thought tasted like honey, so my brain translated that to honey taste. Turns out they add prawn taste in almost everything here, so you gotta be really careful, because all of a sudden I'm sitting there chewing on seaweed and prawns, and I thought that was all honey. That's the most disgusting part. You think you're chewing on something that is honey, and it's a fucking prawn. And it was like, just the next day, it was like, ah, yummy, chili nuts. And it's like, why do they taste like prawns? And you look at the box, and you realize, oh my god, it's prawns. You have it still in your mouth, chewing, like, wow. Yeah. Asian people, they love the betrayal. Yes, it's a betrayal. It's a fucking betrayal. It's like, you just sold me something that looks like chili nuts, and you put prawn taste in it. Asians, they love seaweed. Yeah, that's why, you know, I pay a little extra for the food here, and I go to the expensive restaurants and I pay a little bit extra so I can get food that's seaweed free. Exactly, I love twigs too, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just secretly added seaweed and prawn in that thing. That's not good at all. You know, chocolate is good. Prawns, not so good. Seaweed, not good at all. Yeah. You know, you go to the market here and you see like, oh, snails. Je ne parle pas très bien français. Snails. You go to the next part and that's like, oh, fried frog. Yeah, I heard they eat that in France. And then you go to the next station or the next box, and they got like smashed turtles. And then when you go from like, to, oh no, poor turtle, no, I want to cry, oh my god, no, my little turtle, they're so cute. Laos is dedicated to Supernova. Just add your question, guys. I'm just sitting here shuffling cards waiting for you guys to ask while I entertain you with all the shitty food they make here. They also make pretty good food if you pay. It's good food here also. Lao Luang Prabang, this place is it's a nice place. It's a very cool place. That's why I don't like to sit inside this room all the time, and you know, I want to explore more. See, tourist stuff is expensive. Of course. Snack mix. that's okay, furry. If people want to come here and just chat. I'm a raven, and what does raven do? In just 1 or 2 hours, soon you will hear outside, and there's going to be like a competition between different 20, 30 samples of roosters. Oh, I do it louder than you. And I have to listen to that. And my headset is not working. So, what is coming towards Supernova in love? Love, 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 love. Hello, Ayushi. What's up? I heard that. Checking on his feelings, like a weekly thing or something. That's cool, not judging. So, we're going to take Supernova first. What are those dudes? What is coming in the love life of Supernova? Supernova, you're a boy, right? Or are you a girl? I always forget that because you have such a cool name. You're a boy, thought so. Supernova is a very superhero kind of star jetty stuff name. Supernova, are you currently suffering from a heartbreak? I probably asked you about this before, but I'm gonna ask just again, you know? But somehow you're staying really cool about it, you know what I'm saying? Are you a boy too, Hot Springs? I didn't know. So that's why you think my dick jokes are funny, or beaver jokes and that shit. Because girls, they're like, oh, ooh. You can't say that. Can't say that. I just did. Yeah. You know that guy called Rudy Ahoy or Aboy? I wanna be a cat, lick my crack, lick my balls, da da da. He sings stuff like that. But the moment I do the same thing, everyone are like, you can't say that. That's so over the limit. And oh my God, let's stay respectful here. And he's famous for saying shit like that. So unfair. I love that guy. He's so funny. You are a little bit heartbroken. I wanna be a cat, lick my crack, lick my balls, lick. That song, you need to see it. It's so funny. And he sits like this with this cat suit. I literally watched him for 1 or 2 hours today. Oh my God. He's completely insanely funny and a genius. En, två, tre, fyra, fem, sex. I don't think you're ready to attract anything love in your life right now. there is a woman here waiting for you, but she says that you need to heal whatever used to be. You're being very rational about it. It says here you have a high IQ. You're brilliant. You're smart, and you're letting go of something. This is the process. It's difficult to juggle this. It's still like a hole in the heart here, and you haven't moved on from this completely. And that's why that if you do not move on from this, you will attract someone who are very self-obsessed, narcissistic. It's going to be all about them, and they're going to be very self-righteous. So you need to make a choice in regards to heal this. You need to love yourself, all that cheesy stuff with a pickle on top. And you need to move on somehow. Enya has a song, it's called Only Time. And when you have managed to, you know, reach a more spiritual level of this, when you have managed to raise above, because jumping from one pussy to another, it's not going to solve the situation, you know. It's called the rebound. And whatever, you know, we usually say, you know, in flytte med på lasset, which is basically the gnome you have right here, which is making trouble for you in your heart, in your head, in your heart, in your whatever. It's going to be with you wherever you go. So whatever problem I have in this room, which is pretty disorganized, that disorganized stuff is going to come with me back to Thailand. If they let me in again, that's it. So basically, if I want to be an organized person, I have to organize my stuff from here before I leave, which I hate, by the way. After you've been traveling for 8 years, you hate that, right? So the more you travel, the worse you get at traveling and packing. It should be otherwise, right? So here there is unresolved business in you. I can't pinpoint exactly what that is, but unless you resolve this, you're going to attract someone who are selfish, okay? But if you resolve this, when you can give it a little bit time, you know, cuddle yourself, cozy yourself, have a good time with yourself, bubble bath, champagne, love yourself, do stuff that you love to do, focus on stuff that you love to do, connect with space aliens and shit like that. There is a wonderful woman, she could even be a little bit older than you, who wants to come or you come into her, who knows, but there is a victory here. But in order to win her over, you need a backbone, and you need patience in order for this to work out. And that's going to be the shit, man. That's going to be the shit, man, because that's going to be an equal give and take. So that's I'm not saying that all this will happen if you do it exactly, but this is an opportunity with you, which is basically literally in the cards, if you feel me. All right, Raven, red Raven cards. Sagittarius, Sun and Moon. Ah, Sagittarius, no. Okay. So you also Ophiuchus. Okay, give me a minute, will you? 1 minute break. I need a shake. I was going to see something more, but my wrapping sucks. I have good news, guys. I'm gonna sit here a little bit longer. Cookie and beer. I'm just kidding. It's not really beer. It's 0-calorie lime stuff. Lemon soda. Okay. Alright, so who's next? Ayushi. It's not beneficial. I love you too. I love you too. All of you. Did I close my super chat? Why? Highlight? Is my super chat closed? Maybe I said too many pussy jokes. Whew. Oh, I can share the link to people. I didn't know that even. So I make zero money today from sitting here. Why is that? Maybe they disabled the opportunity for me to make money. That's rude. Yeah, entire $10 opportunity gone from this day. How am I going to eat next month? What a big problem we have. But yeah, I have always technical issues. That's why I hired someone who I need to train in regards to how to solve technical issues. You see the irony here. But the thing is about if I'm going to hire someone, it's about trust. So I would love to have a tech dude. I would love to have a tech dude when we rise in power, guys. Now I'm too loud for those motherfuckers are literally fucking each other really too loud. Alright, so right now Sri Lakshmi is going to be the manager and the bridge between the Aurelia Academy, and after that we might need tech people, because this shit and the thing on Etsy, why I can't upload my card, fill in forms, taking phone calls from clients. It's gonna get busy, and I don't like that. I don't like to be busy. I'm a stoner. It's just my nature. I'm natural stone. I'm always tripping. Okay, let's move it. Ayushi, it's your turn. So I'm sorry, Neha. I don't know why there is no option for super chat. Maybe I was a little bit quick when I did post my stuff today. We are on Ravenheim Lore Tarot, right? So yeah, that because you know, what if someone comes and wants to give me $100? So that's lame. But you know, what I teach people is that let nothing worry you. Don't let small shit like that affect you. There's always a solution. Everything will be fine. Everything is all good. I am here. I'm still here to serve you guys. Look here. We are all soulmates. So, hopefully the problem will be fixed next time. If not, it is because I just said something about my grandma's beaver, and she's 87, right? So, not learning. Okay, sorry. ADHD. No joke. Like for real. Okay. Some gods are blessed with 4 arms and shit like that. I'm not one of them. So we are currently on Ayushi. What are Abai's feelings for Ayushi? No contact. What are Abai's feelings for Ayushi? No contact. How long is it since you asked me that question, Ayushi? You know you're in the hunter phase stage right now, right? Raven, my friend, is asking me, what is your nationality? I can't think. Did I ask nationality? I'm just assuming you're all from India, really. Abai, Ayushi, except sometimes someone come in here and is Brian. That's assume, okay, American, you know, sometimes UK. India and sometimes Pakistan. Now and then there is Egypt. Yay! You're right! I'm Norwegian! What gave it away? Was it my dark brown eyes or the black hair? God, I'm so funny. Fucking Twix. Hell yeah, the Twix. Shall we dare? Yeah, I did. Shall we dare? See if my... We say no, we call it smaksløk. So what is that in English? The stuff you have in your tongue that makes you taste stuff. Taste stuff. I thought my English was perfect, but... I think that shit was produced here in Laos and they got the recipe wrong. But at least I don't think there is prawn in there. They exclusively just seaweed and grandmama's beaver. Okay, talking. Yeah, I'm a Viking. You do see my other channel, right? It's called Nomadic Shield Maiden, and I always carry a machete or a sword. You knew that, right? Hello, Paolo, my sexy motherfucker. How are you? No. You're looking good. That's good. Send me your picture. Only nudes allowed on this channel. Okay, so this is for Ayushi. This is for Ayushi. My spirits are a little pissed off because I'm digressed to another planet. You wake up, let me get this right. You wake up in the morning, Paolo, to make sugar? That's a new one. I never heard about that before. Wow. This is for Ayushi. I think I'm a little bit loud. Good thing I'm moving in one maker. Can you remember what I told you about this connection last week, Ayushi? I might have been very full on dong bong, Paolo. So what did I tell you last time? Just briefly, Ayushi. Very fatalis with me on that one. I wake up in the morning, make sugar. Usually you get like, I wake up in the morning, I'm jogging, having a shower, making tea. But here we have someone who has to make the sugar and then probably hunt for the tea as well. That's interesting. And making the ceramics so he can, that's very so butch, you know. And so why are we paying attention to him now, Ayushi? My toes are itchy. This is so wrong. I'll give you some extra cards as a repayment for my digression. He wants to meet you on the 20th of April. He's insane. If I told you not to pay attention to him, but you're still paying attention to him. I'm curious. I'm officially very curious. First of all, he hasn't got laid in a while. And now he needs some sugar. Paolo, you got it? You get it? He's trying to pull you back in. And whatever it takes, he will try to pull you in. But he's got High Priestess twice in reversed. So it looks so smooth on the surface there because let me get this right. We have a secret here. He's going underground. There might be a situation here where you will be forced to defend yourself. Someone's influencing the situation. And, well, I'm only doing this because I'm extremely curious. Uh-oh. You got the Empress twice. Yeah, he wants you back. He wants you back. He wants to. Is this your? Is this ex or husband? He sees you as his possession. He sees you as, wow, the woman. He wants you back. He's in love with you, and so he's using dirty methods to get you back. 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands in reversed. He doesn't, I don't know, the energy is very obsessive. He's thinking about you all the time. He's thinking about you day and night. He's thinking about you when I go to bed. He's thinking about you when he's going up and making sugar. He is horny. He's lovesick. He wants you back 200%. Don't play games. Don't, oh, I'm gonna make him jealous. Why? What's the point? He's already obsessed with you. He's already obsessed. Crazy obsessed with you. If you want him back, that's all on you. Who's to say? Someone are here and try to sabotage my channel. Can you guys give me a hint on who that will be? Is there someone who's been here that you know I didn't pay enough attention to them? Any of you have an eye? Keep an eye on them. Someone here are using more than one account to try and sabotage this YouTube account. Let's see, just for fun, who this motherfucker is. Pay attention to who's here and what name is there. Maybe they don't talk, so we don't see them. They probably are too cowardly to talk. But we've had someone in here 3 times now who are trying to sabotage my channel. Do you understand what I'm saying? 9 of you. Let me see who this is. If it's one person or a group of people. I have a feeling there's specifically one person with several accounts. Because this childishness is going beyond why don't you, do you love him, Ayushi? That's the question. If you're in love with him, have a coffee with him, talk to him. What does the stomach tell you? Is he nervous? Is he lying? Is he sneaking because he's doesn't have enough confidence? Right? I cannot tell you what to do. If you're in love with him, have a meeting, talk, and then figure it out. Make it clear if you're not interested, and that's it. So I ask you again, guys, someone are here trying to sabotage my YouTube account. And we were recently 9 people on. And just because they don't like the stuff I talk about, even if I'm rude, they don't have to be here. And I come back again and again and again to try and give everyone a read, although I digress a lot because, let's face it, I'm easy to, I lose my, attention disorder. That's the name of it, right? They are removing their likes because I don't have maybe the time to read them, or they are giving me the thumbs down, so the 1 like will be removed. I don't know how that YouTube stuff is working, but I know I have a dozen of people who wants me dead. I don't suspect any of you guys who are here talking and laughing and having fun. There's some coward around here who probably, I have suspect multiple accounts. At some point there would be 8 likes removed. And first I thought, I can't give 300 people attention, Even just doing this I literally don't make a single dime on sitting here. I'm just keeping the account alive, and I see more people love the gig when I do the free spread. And I like to encounter you guys. However, coming in here just to sabotage my account is a childish motherfucker, and they think they can get away with it because I don't necessarily see them And still, I have a feeling I can. Yeah, it's very childish because I'm trying to please everyone. And sometimes I get absorbed in one person more than another because the read is very interesting and the question is really good. And then someone isn't seen, and then they either take away their like or they give me the thumbs down. There's one of the two. At some point, I would have 48 likes here one day, and all of a sudden, I was down to 8 likes. At least 8 likes was removed. And when someone are going to that length to try and mess up my account, they must hate me a lot, which is a good thing because unfortunately this account is growing. Welcome back. Just gonna do one check here. Looks like we have a Taurus here. In case it is an actual Taurus, I know exactly who that is. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's wearing my pants right now. Okay, I know this person. So there is one specific person. It could be Taurus, Cancer. We have air sign. I wouldn't exactly expect this person, but they have gone to a great length to try and get my attention. It's a very good looking person. Indian, sociopath. What else? They talk shit about a lot of people. And what do you know? This is someone who doesn't like that I get more attention than they do, because now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me the last one. Tell me Mars here is... What's that? Gemini? Yeah. Okay. I have one person on the hit list. And I know exactly who this is. Katju Ragavan. All right. You didn't think I would find out, right? Yeah, that's also a point, that sometimes, even when I do speed read, that's why I say, okay, and also after some time I get tired and I spend more time doing the reads because I'm getting slower. And so there are someone also who are just 14 years old. Oh, she didn't do my read, I'm not gonna give her a like. Well, don't you ever come back here. Because I literally sit here and I work for free. I give you free spreads. I come back again and again and again and again. The donations and all that shit is for free. And 7 cards. try and find how many channels who give you 7 cards for free. Okay? And so if I don't have time for 300 people, at some point we had 3,000 people in here. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you're going to, oh, fuck you then. I don't like you then. Well, please do not return to this channel ever again. So it's probably a little bit of a mix. So Ray of Hope, place your question. But now I know at least one. He's been here before, tried to call me a few years back. I didn't pick up the phone because he's possessed by a demon. In case you see this rag, you're demon possessed. And we don't talk to demons. I don't know about any channel. The best channel I found, if you got 1 card and someone gave her money, she would smash this one every time. It sounded like I was in some kind of fucking lottery competition. I asked her, would I thrive in Bangkok? Maybe. Actually, this says yes. So, okay, I'm out of here. I'll do my own thing. So, yeah, that was someone who literally says, give me money, give me money, give me money. And if I have time for you, wow, you're lucky because I give you 1 card. Try look for other free live spreads. So Raven, check my puja. What Ramachandran thoughts for our connection future? It's been a few days since we checked. All right. This is for Ray of Hope, and you've been here so many times now that I know you're a woman. At least we're back up in 30 likes. Jesus, I don't know why it bothers me. It bothers me that grown-up adult people act like they're still in kindergarten. That's what's irritating. All right, 3 little birds. Don't you worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right, right, Paulo, hippie. Okay, give me 1 more for Ray of Hope, please. Om Namah Shivaya. Yeah, because Ray is a boy's name, kind of short for Raymond. It literally means moonlight. Ray from the moon. Okay, so this is for. I don't never know your real name. This is too much to ask. No, should I? All right. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for the like 30. At least we are back in 3-0. Okay, that vibe is kind of selfish and narcissistic right now. Not taking things very serious. So you're Pooja, like my cat. I had a cat in Talakshari of Kannur, orange cat. She was Pooja. is not willing to give anything to this emotionally or, you know, anything concrete, it looks like a cheap MOF. Oh, he is a cheap MOF. My best advice for you, Pooja, is to look in a completely new direction, because there are so many tight, sexy asses out there that you might want to take a bite of that. He do think of you as sweet sugar, though, if that's a comfort. Oh, sweet sugar, but he's also pretty smug about himself. I know she likes me. He takes kind of a little bit for granted that you're gonna lick him. Oh, you're so sweet. You're my lollipop. Look at the lollipop he carries here. Hey, baby, I'm so sweet. Why don't you lick my crack, lick my balls, lick... Sorry about that. I got that song on my brain. That man is so funny. Okay, so if this channel goes down the drain, it's all on me, guys. It's nothing about you. Well, did you know that every human have a soul? It's called the Atma. And some souls are baby souls, children's souls, teenager souls, grown-up souls, old souls, and transcendent souls. And this is the soul of a child. That's why he's like that. It's like saying, why are children picking their nose, eating boogies? Why are they peeing in their pants? Why are they stealing each other's lollipop? Why are children screaming out loud and blah blah blah? Why are children so weird? Because they are children, right? So he's got the soul of a child. And when a human have a soul of a child, they can also easily be hijacked by demonic entities. It's like that guy, creepy guy in the car that says, I got candy for you, girl, come here. And this 5-year-old girl is coming towards him, and he's trying to... What the hell is he trying to do? He's trying to disconnect from the situation between the two of you. He wants to move towards something which is fun. And one of the reasons you get these energies from him is because you hunt him. You need to check, how is his energies towards me? That means that you have a very deep interest in how his feelings are about you. Part of you wants his validity, wants his love. And because you have his energy that is pushing towards him, he's gonna be like, and we can sense each other, even, you know, even if you're not messaging him, he could still sense that you are checking on him. Welcome, Timothy. And that's where I run out of words. We missed you. Good. Don't talk to him. Even though there is no communication, you are still coming into this channel and you want to check out how he's doing. That means you are the chaser, he is the runner. That's kind of rule number one when we are doing twin flame shit. Yep. Okay, let's do Jasmine. You say that, Ray of Hope, Pooja, like I'm supposed to know what TF is. If people can go back to use an actual language, tell me the actual words so I don't have to sit here and guess. T? Are you talking about teasing? Tease fucker? F? Ah! You are twin flames. Well, if you are the chaser and he's the runner and he's got to keep running. Okay, so Jasmine, you're going to check out on your person. Check on your person for Jasmine. I have to apologize, but I'm starting to grow tired. 222, claim. Yeah, I have to apologize for being tired. That's life. Sorry for being tired. Oh. Let's find out. This is for Jasmine. Pooja. It's time to run away from this guy. block him, never talk to him again. I mean, Jasmine. I'm so sorry. Jasmine, it's time that you not just move on from this guy, but completely ghost him. Because he is unhealthy for you, says the cards. You don't have to be a tarot expert to understand, to see these pictures here. Hello, Asha. He wants what everyone else wants, to fill up that void everyone carries inside. Because we feel that we are separated from God. So humans fill up that void with sex, with material things, with drugs, with food, with men/women. If I have a successful job, then I will be happy. And in the end of the day, we need God. And that's not God. Okay? Yeah. This person is very weak. Can I just put that in there? He's very weak. He's lying, he's deceiving, he's keeping creepy secrets from you. So he doesn't want to do the proper sacrifice, he doesn't have a backbone, he doesn't want to commit, he's probably also trying to fish up other people here. He's cold, he's childish, childlike. Remove this being from earth. This is not even a human. At best, he's a jinn. Pretty small, pathetic little jinn. I actually feel sorry for him. And if I were you, since he got possible sociopathic traits, you might have to run away from him if you see him, because he's creeping me out. I don't say this to scare you, but the cards, they scare me. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Good luck with that one. So, the gamer, damn right, we need God. Don't be using his name in vain. Better mean that. I don't use God's name in vain, by the way. You're welcome, Ashadu and Mariam. I'm just gonna. Timothy is laughing. I'm glad if we could make someone laugh today and yesterday and so forth and so forth. All right. So, I can't take 10 questions at once, guys. I'm trying, that's why I'm here every day. Well, almost every day. So you can all get your time. Harshita, I haven't done you for a while. So post your question. I don't want to be shitty towards you others, but I can't even remember Harshita. All right. So I'm gonna be here some more time. So just have a little patience. Drink your hot chocolate. All right. So Harshita. Okay, it can happen. I broke up with me and my kid's father of my child. We broke up, I remember. And I was devastated. I think it was 2 weeks. We got together and we stayed together for 14 years. We even had a baby. So this ex rule, don't take back your ex kind of rule, is not always, you know, we broke up because of a misunderstanding, actually. And I remember I was like, oh, I'm gonna die, kill myself. and then he came and he said, I want you back. And so Willow was born. So if it wasn't too complicated, maybe it's a thing. So Harshita. Okay. Okay, let's try some witchcraft to get him back, Harshita. To some Christians, everything is witchcraft. Oh my god, she's wearing a pentagram. Oh my god, you're wearing a cross. Yeah, but you have what you have is occult. Yeah, well, the cross is occult too, baby. Oh no, Shiva. Christians, oh my god. Okay, this is for Harshita. Vill han ta henne tillbaka? He feels alone. Superficially, it seems like he's meeting people, having fun, but he's not. Oh, he's being bad mouth. He need to wash his mouth. Kind of irrational here. Kind of crazy. Harsh Barot. Harsh Barot and Harshita Barwan. That sounds like a very interesting 1001 Night story. Habibi. What is the moon hiding? You could always give it a try. Let's just say, Harshita, I'm just translating the cards. I'm not psychic. But from what the card says, I don't like him. So what you do with that, that's all up to you, but I don't like him. Okay. Tell me, the gamer, how exactly are you poking me up? Poking, 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 poking. Are you trying to hurt my feelings, or like, what is the goal saying here? What is the long-term goal? Is it to some kind of superior intellectual mind game? Why I don't like him? I don't like him because he's slandering. He's not willing to do the proper sacrifice. He's keeping secrets from you. And he's into some dark stuff. It's a karmic thing. It's going to escalate. And from what I see from behind this deck, I just don't like him. But I don't see a sociopath or Hannibal Lecter here. So it could be that right now he's in a cranky spot. So having a cup of coffee with him, if you feel good about that, and you'll find out eventually in time if he's being as irrational as I see here. He's not a very giving person, but that could be right now. He could be very offended, but the things that he say about you is not that fair. According to the cards. Christ, I ain't doing shit. I'm just saying I could to come to Christ. He not all love alone, he evil when you take his perfect love for granted. That's all, man. My name is Raven, and her name is Harshita. Cool name, by the way. No one here are ma'ams or madams or ladies. Yeah, I'm not saying if it will come better right now. He's in that stage where he's kind of pouting. You know, he feels left out. So just because I don't see, no one, Walt Disney kind of brainwashed all of us into thinking, oh, that woman is a princess, and then she takes her shoes off. And that guy, he's the hero on the white horse. And then he's got a small dick. So, things are not always your Walt Disney. What can I say? I cannot tell that based, you guys, please understand me here. Based on 7 cards, I cannot tell whether a guy is Hannibal Lecter or not, unless all the 7 cards of the extras I pull pretty much agree to that. I get a little bit mixed here. I get very strongly that this person is a karmic. He's not necessarily the love of your life, but I might be wrong. I don't want to be, hey, give me $100 and I'll fix this love shit for you. I'm not that type. I just love the artwork or the tarot cards, and I just happen to know what it means. Now the game spit facts and ask them spirits about me. 100% facts. Name Jamari. Yo Jamari. He speaks facts. He's not saying shit. Yo, brother. I speak facts. Yeah, so do I. When into that sense that if I'm translating this card, this one is kind of hard. Depends on the perception, right? So what is fact? What is fact? What is a fact? Speak facts. Facts. A lot of people claim they have facts because Wikipedia says so, ChatGPT says so. Ask your spirits. I have my own, but thank you. Yes. Only 3 things can't be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Om Namah Shivaya. Yeah, that's true. If I'm being honest, that's facts. Facts. Let me guess, you like rap music. Headache. All right. Marianne, like 32, will I be successful in media and modeling as job? Yeah, let's go. Play me some rap music, the gamer. What gave it away? I might be psychic. Ooh, I love my ugly boy. You know that song's called Yo. Yo. Hey, fatty boom boom, hit me with the ching ching. Mada. Kill. You know, I'm really good with my hips. I'm the best hip hop dancer in this town. Yeah, if you pay me, I'll stand up here and I'll do this stuff. Yeah, rap music. Check out Lord of the Lost. They have a rap song, which is nice actually. It's called Schwarz to Gold. And it's like the facts is facts. Facts. I saw an interview with a rap dude. It was just who was that? Yeah, it was about the antwoord. And every time it was practically the only way you do. It was like facts, you facts. There is this part of me that loves to grow old. I walk around and start saying that shit. Facts. Sounds so cool, motherfuckers. I know the facts, blood, honesty, and shit. Motherfuckers. Maybe I should start talking like this. Have a blessed day, the gamer. Love your facts. Always welcome back. Maybe I'll do some rapping while I do your cards. Yo, 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 bro. See you later. Okay, enough fun. Will I be successful in media and modeling as a job? Sorry about the distraction. Some people are just very funny and very cute. All right. So this is for Marianne. Facts! I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I forget people are still fucking in the neighborhood. Ugh. I probably want to shag in peace. Timothy, am I being highly unprofessional right now? Or is this a funny channel? Sorry. Timothy, I didn't help. That guy had me laugh very hard. I'm so sorry. Some people are just not easy to figure out. Talking about honesty, I'm like, I can't play this game like, ooh. I just have to be me, that's all. I love you guys so much for having the patience you have with me. It's late and someone very funny is coming in and with this attitude. Okay, this is for Marianne the mermaid. So I'm just going to do a simple kind of shuffle here, and I'm gonna try my best to stop laughing. If I'm laughing, it's because of the guy that was just here, okay? Don't take this personally. Just going to I'm going to fax probably for the rest of the night. Okay. So this is for Marianne. Will she be successful in modeling? You said modeling, right? Laughing is good for the health. I haven't agreed with you, and I laugh a lot, and I find myself sometimes alone laughing. Hello, Vicky. My dream, Vicky. Okay, so if this does not make sense, I always ask my spirit guide to please help me give the right best answer when I'm completely distracted by funny people or stuff done or said or shit like that. I have to admit I'm a little bit tired, and that also make you jiggleish, so I truly apologize. That's why I also say I'm gonna be back for you. All right, so let's do this. Please help me. Avrupa'da rolig mens 2 svarte raner. Bøgene munnen, tanker mine, hjelp meg. Så Meriem kan se, så hun kan se. Så hun kan se, så hun kan se. Ok. Modeling, no. I have to turn the AC on a little bit before I'm dying. Thank you for bearing with me. At least he was cool. He wasn't like, oh, repent, witchcraft. Well, he did say something about witchcraft, but he didn't judge us. He was just yo. It's difficult to figure out at first, but okay. What to expect when you have an open channel, right? So there's going to be a moment here where you might be in for a shock. It might have something. I do see that we have an issue here in regards to unity, first house. Cancer, maybe going retrograde, not literally, but energy-wise, it works like this. Second house is about belongings, property. Here we see someone playing mind games on you. And third house, which is all about our mentality, how we're thinking, how we see things, how we feel, how we communicate, and there's going to be a shock here. And it seems to me like you don't. I'm gonna pull the last cards anyway. Yeah. I can see you, but you can't see me, right?